Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to the VOD, if you're watching it from the future. Woo! I do believe everything is working. I am the world's best streamer, as you all know. So I just want to make sure, everything's good, because I was already recording for like 10 minutes, and I was like, I'm not actually live. YouTube thing's a little confusing. Anyway, let's talk about the game plan, guys, today. So today I wanted to play Palworld, and I specifically wanted to hop on to do some endgame Palworld stuff. I am level, I'll show you here, zoom all the way down here. I'm level 43. And so I thought it'd be really cool to kind of hop on and show some folks out there who maybe knew about Palworld, maybe played the hype train for the first 10 or so levels, 20 levels or whatever. But when it gets around level 30, it really slows down. It really starts to become, in my opinion, a little bit too tedious. But there are ways to automate stuff with your pals that makes it not as tedious. So yeah, I really wanted to kind of show off the end game today as I kind of go around completing what I need to complete. And this is also all leading up to my review that I'm going to be doing on my second channel. The Rule of 72 is that channel. And I'm going to be doing a full-on review of this, which should come out next Saturday. So I really just kind of wanted to get as close to end game as I possibly can. So when I critically review that game, or this game, I have like a, it's a more, I know more about the game, basically. It's a trustworthy review, and it's not just somebody who played up to level 30 and tried to review the whole game, you know what I mean? So that's going to be the goal today. We're going to go fly around, beat a bunch of bosses. I got to, explore all those places I haven't seen yet. And mainly we need to knock out the bosses, but I also today want to focus on, where's my crafting station? I want to focus on building some endgame materials and kind of show you guys how tedious that can be, but in a stream, we'll make it fun. It won't be too bad. But I need to make a bunch of circuit boards here, which take pure quartz. So we got to go find a quartz place, and I'm wondering whether or not I should build another base out there to automate quartz. So we'll talk about that. And then I need to make a bunch of polymers. So you'll probably see me go and killing a bunch of pals that drop high quality pal oil. That's the main thing, because with those, we can make all of the end game stuff. We need to, specifically, I haven't made an electric kitchen. The electric furnace is coming up. I want to make the assault rifle and the pump action shotgun, right? So we're starting to get to like some of these end game things that are really, really cool. And that is the goal today, is to really start tackling some of those end game features. But I will give a tour of the base in a little bit. But what I wanted to show you guys right off the bat here is my team. So I've got Zapazard here. He's my flyer. We're actually going to get back here. We're going to fly. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do. Can you, sir, let me get on you outside? There we go. So let me fly down here. I'll show you guys my teammate. If I throw them in the house, they start running around doing tasks and stuff, thinking I'm telling them to do things. So we'll head out here into the desert. Ethan Algor, what up, dude? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, man? So yeah, let's show you guys my guys right here. So here's Zapazard. He looks like Zapdos and Charizard, which is why I named him that. But he's awesome. I actually just caught him last night. I every now and then was catching a bunch of these. It is the alpha, so he's bigger, which is cooler. Doesn't really mean anything though, other than they're bigger. But this guy has nimble, so he's actually 10% increased movement speed. So he's really fast. The species already is pretty fast, but he's even faster. So that's huge for traversal. Then we got Pete, aka Claus, which is named after the Monster Inc. guy of the same name. The big, like, blue-looking guy. He's kind of a minor character, but he's one of the scare team guys. So that's Pete. He's pretty cool. Caught him yesterday. Then we've got Mahogany here, which looks like Gyarados. So I named him Mahogany after Mahogany Town in Gold and Silver version of Pokemon. Big fire type. He's pretty cool. I actually do need to make the saddle to ride this guy, so that might be something to do today if we get a bit more leather. And then last night I also caught this guy, which is War Beetle, or whatever his name is. But I named him Sakaar because it reminds me of World Breaker Hulk. Not the Hulk from the Marvel movies. Sakaar does exist in the movies, which is cool to see. But the one I think of is actually the World Breaker comic. I don't know, this guy's just got like a gladiator vibe to him, so he's cool. So that's Sakaar. And then last but not least, we have Lucky, and Lucky is named Lucky for two reasons. One, my stuffed animal that I grew up with, like my Woody to Andy, right? My Woody is a little Dalmatian named Lucky, based off of the 101 Dalmatian dogs. So I've always had a little stuffed animal kind of up on my shelves named Lucky, so I named this dog after Lucky. But also, because this guy is literally lucky in this game, You can catch Luckies, which are basically shinies. They're rare. You catch them, they're a little bit bigger, and they their work speed and their attack speed are higher, which is cool. So he's kind of stuck on the team, and I'm going to keep him no matter what, because he's also my ground mount when I need to go through like caves or dungeons or whatever. So good to have him. And he actually he attacks really fast. You can see I have not this move, whoops. I have Ignis Blast here, so he can just kind of fire really quick. So he's actually really good for catching guys, because I can kind of like chip down damage. And he's got his Fierce Fang, which is fun to leap around with. So big fan of Lucky. He's a good guy on the team. But most of the time, we're chilling on Zapazard. If he would let me ride, thank you. Okay, let's I don't know, Ethan. There's two of you. Ethan, would you want to see a tour of the base now, or should we go start knocking out bosses? I eventually do want to give a full tour of the base, but I think it might be better if we go do a few things first and maybe let people roll into the stream. But I got everything you would ever need in this base. I spent quite a long time making this thing. Whoops. Still pushing wrong buttons in this game all the time. Classic. Get off the thing. There we go. There's too many similar buttons in my opinion on this game with F and E. Like F is to like get on and off of things, but it's also to open stuff like that. E is to throw guys out and return them. So like you're always pressing E and F like wrong, which is frustrating. Anyway, I'm gonna make the executive decision. Let's go kill a few bosses and kind of explore real quick. I'm thinking there might be one right here. Let's check. Let's clear this little dark area real quick. Just for peace of mind, I hate having like dark areas on the map that I'm not sure if there is a boss there or not. So we're doing good. And I didn't check my pal spheres. I have... Oh, I'm good. I got 24 of the best ones. Hell yeah. It took a lot of cement to make, actually. I remember going around doing that last night. This game, like I said, can be a bit grindy, but I really enjoy it. I think it's really fun. I think the whole it's a Pokemon clone is... I don't think people think critically enough when they say that, which is a pompous-ass thing to say, and I know that, but people that are just like, it's a Pokemon clone, haven't, in my opinion, haven't played enough creature collector games. And if anything, this one's way more similar to Ark. You know what I mean? It's like it's an Ark clone with not dinosaurs. But the action combat also makes it very unique and kind of its own thing. Who's fighting me? Surfing? Oh, there is a guy out here. Ooh, level 45? That's a little risky, but maybe we'll try it just for fun here. I gotta get rid of this guy, though. Oh, I didn't make it. I missed. With that Tri-Lightning. There we go. So level 45, I might have to actually get off my Zapazard here. With the low level bosses, I like to stay on the actual creatures and kind of attack while riding. But with the higher level ones, where is he over here? With the higher level ones, that's actually kind of risky because they do so much damage. So I might actually hop off and fight him. Oh, there he is. Hello, sir. Would you like to fight it? Oh yeah, you're fighting us. All right, get to work, Zapazard. I also do need to make that shotgun like I mentioned. This guy actually shouldn't be a problem because he's a water type. Oh, unless I aggro everything else. Take out the ads. Get rid of him. This game also, it still makes me laugh that I'm like using guns to just absolutely delete the pals. It's a game unlike anything else, you know what I mean? Ooh, gotta use this tree to our advantage. Oh gosh. Oh lordy. Now I can try to catch this guy, but I've got the fire version, so I don't really think I need to. We might just kill this guy for his drops. Although you do get the drops even if you catch them, so... Oh, I'm stuck on a rock. There's not really any reason not to catch them, to be honest. You need to go. Get out of here. Ah! I'm so lucky this tree's on this island. Otherwise, this would be kind of a problem. Okay, actually, Zapazard's getting low. Let's throw out Lucky here. Like I said, Lucky's really good at kind of just doing a little bit of tap damage, a little bit of chip damage. Can chip him down to get him to a place to catch. Lucky just got annihilated by that attack. So will you stop? These serpents are really trying to rain on my parade here. Oh my god. Stop moving. Just die. Oh, Lucky. Did he die? Almost. Get Zapazard. Zap might just kill him, if I'm honest. We'll see. Oh my god. I didn't even see that coming for me. What? That was a massive splash. Alright. GG off on an effigy. Not bad. Oh, he died in the water. That sucks. If they die in the water, you can't get their loot. Yeah, look at that. No, all my loot. Damn, dude. That sucks. Oh well. That's something I hope they fix with some updates that you can actually like dive underwater or at least make items float like in Minecraft or something. But check it out, level 44, which is huge. If you guys are wondering kind of my end game build, what I went for is I got my stamina to 200. It's normally 100. I didn't put any into attack. I didn't put any into defense, and I didn't put any into work speed. And I basically at the beginning of the game I got my weight up to 1,000, so I actually had a decently sized inventory. Then I got my stamina to 200, and then from then on I've just been putting every single point into HP, so that we can survive these these end game bosses basically, because they do hit hard. I mean, you saw that German Tide hit me with a move or two. Luckily, I do have the Hyper Shield, which is very expensive. I just made that, so I'm very, very tanky basically with my build, which is really nice. Okay, though, that completed that. I suppose, yeah, I suppose we should fly north just to check our areas, make sure we've got all the bosses. Ethan asks, have you ever played Ancestors: The Humankind Odyssey? I have not. What type of game is that? Just by the title, it sounds... I was going to say it sounds like Civilization 6, but the Odyssey part makes me think it's not. Okay, no enemies here. Let's check a little bit more north. I love how fast Zapazard is. I also need to open my drink for the evening. I've got some Henry Weinhard's orange cream soda, which I am a huge fan of. Alright, no other enemies here. Okay. I guess we could go try to fight Anubis. I am pretty darn strong. Let's give it a shot. I kind of wanted to wait till I hit like the high level stuff, but Anubis is right here, and I do know Anubis is the best crafting pal in the entire game. It's got 4 in its handiwork skill. And basically how this game works, give a quick overview. Let's show off Zapazard. So Zapazard over here, you can see its work suitability. This is what they do when they're back at base, right? When you put them in base, it's what they run around, the jobs that they try to complete, right? So kindling, planting, handiwork, lumbering, medicine, transporting, watering, electricity, gathering, mining, cooling, farming. And you kind of want to get one of each, more or less. But a lot of the non-endgame creatures, so mid-game and down, only get up to level 3. And there's like a rare few selections of level 4s for, I assume, for each one. But you can see Zapazard here is really good at transporting. He can gather, which means he can harvest, basically. And then he's electric type, so he generates electricity as well. So he's not actually great. I wouldn't put him in a base, because he's kind of doing a lot of stuff. But obviously he's on my fighting team, so I don't have to worry about that. Humankind Odyssey, you're a monkey. You have to evolve through time, open world exploration game, and every choice you make is unique. Oh, now that you mentioned, I do remember hearing about that game. But I never hopped into it. Maybe I'll check it out. Sounds kind of cool. It sounds unique. I'm the type of gamer where I say this about music too. I'm like, with video games, I'm like with music, like I'll listen to good music. It doesn't really matter what genre it is. If it's a good song and I can tell that it's talented and, like, you know, it's got good beats and, you know, it's musically talented, then I'll listen to it. And I'm that way with games. It doesn't really matter what genre it is. If it's a good game, I'll enjoy it. So that sounds fun. Gaming Beaver and Owltime have made some vids on it. Makes sense. Yeah, it's a survival game. Those guys are very much survival genre channels. Ooh, here's a Dumons. I need these. These drop those high quality PAL fluids that we need so badly. Sand tornado. Oh, they're ground type. I should have known that wouldn't have done anything. Luckily, they're not immune to electric types. Okay, I think Anubis is on the other side of this cliff here. If I remember, there's like a really dope statue south of me. Yeah, there's the statue. The statue of Sir Anubis himself. Oh, there's an egg. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna run out of stamina. Let's get that egg before we fight this guy. He should be there. He is. Anubis. It is time, good sir, for you to become ours. Where's that egg? There it is. What is it? Large electric? That actually might be something pretty good. Nice. Alright. Let's get to fighting this guy. Now this guy I do want to catch him, so I'm gonna be a little bit more careful when it comes to like the ending here. Shoot him in the face and get this started. I also need to make more bullets. I only have 100 bullets left, but at this rate I might actually I might get the shotgun and the assault rifle before I need more single shot rifle ammo. Get him, Zapazard. He's kind of glitched behind that rock. Oh, he is very glitched. That is something I do hope this game will work on over time, is the walking animations of the creatures. They get stuck sometimes. Oh my god, Zapazard's getting lit up. Get in there, Pete. Whoa, oh my god, that was a big explosion. Holy crap. Yeah, you stay fighting my guys. Good job, Pete. Pete is a frost type, or an ice type, so he every now and then can freeze guys, which is super handy. I love this combat though. This idea of like throwing out a creature and fighting alongside them is amazing, and I think at its core, that's really what us Pokemon fans have wanted. We want an open world game where we can throw our creature out, and not a lot of games, not a lot of creature collector games have done that. And I do think that's kind of what really pushed the hype train for this game farther than normal. What is he doing? Is he coming for me? Really slowly? That's okay. That's intimidating. But yeah, we just want this, right? I want to be able to run around and kind of fight and throw my guys out and watch them fight. So I hope more games do this genre, like creature collecting action game, right? And then this one also has base building, which I'm a huge fan of. So this game really hits three angles of video games that I love. I'm not the biggest first-person shooter fan, but it's fine. No, I don't hate it. Okay. I think I'm back, ladies and gentlemen, after that annoying crash. Oh, my camera's still dead. Hold on. Oh, everyone loves a good F in stream, right? Gotta love that. Am I back? Camera's back. Okay. Still streaming. I think we're good. I think we're back. I live in the desert, and last summer my computer was crashing quite a lot when it got really hot, and I knew I would probably have to buy a new coolant system for this summer. And today's kind of like the first hot day, so really hope it doesn't crash again. And if it does, I'll probably just call the stream there. Just heads up. Very frustrating, but I do think, yeah, I think we're back. So, unfortunately, that kind of ruined our attempt at Anubis. I'm very hurt. Something this game really needs is like a good way to quickly heal your HP. There's no way other than like sleeping. So we'll wait on Anubis. We'll come back to him. Let's go get out of here. Let's head back home. We'll sleep. We'll restock all that jazz. I'll give the tour of the house. How about that? Yeah, closest one is over here. Can I make it up the hill? No, I cannot. Oy. That's unfortunate. Anubis is tough though. That was quite the fight. I'm not gonna lie. I think we had him if I hadn't crashed. But such is life. Sometimes you crash and burn. Okay, where is this? Is that it? That is where I'm headed. Oh, I'm not gonna make it again. Wish Zapazard had way more stamina. Oh, I just got the news from a buddy who was playing on the server in the past, but hasn't played for about a month, and I keep being like, hey, coming back, coming back. And the main reason is we have 3 bases. One, which is the main base. Number 2, which is over here, which is my automated ore facility, basically. As well as wool. I just AFK and let a bunch of people build up. But third base is actually my buddy's base, but he stopped playing, and you can only have 3 bases in this game. So I've asked him, like, yo, can I delete your base? You've stopped playing. Because I would love to, in the snow, find a good place for quartz and set up an automated quartz mining facility so that we can get all these electric parts going without having to run around and find them. And even if it's just 1 node of quartz, that'll still give us a decent supply as I AFK, like, overnight kind of deal. Alright, let's go sleep real quick. Head to my bedroom. Oh, I'm hot. Gotta put the right armor on. Ethan says, made it. Yeah, we're back. For now. I might crash again, which is frustrating. It does really throw a wrench in my gear when I try to stream and record. It's super frustrating. Not to mention just playing my game. Sometimes crashing, it's just like, ugh. But yeah, it's probably that time to spend more money on the cooling system. Okay, it actually looks like it's morning. Everyone's waking up. So, let's give you guys the grand tour. Let's head on down to the bottom before I start showing off places in specific. Let's head on down here, and so this is the main spot. This is where you fast travel in. Obviously, you just saw me do that, but this is the PAL box, right? You can manage all your PALs and do all that. I got a whole bunch of goodies in here. My best box is this box that I kind of manage. Here's all my shinies, or my luckies that I've caught over the course of time. But yeah, so my idea with this base was I wanted it to make an endgame base that could facilitate everything that the Palworld game needed, right? Now, there's multiple ways to make a base. You can make a highly efficient base, right, which is, in my opinion, absolutely no buildings, right? You just put everything on the ground, and you have everything very close to you so that you don't have to run around very often, right? That's the optimized way to build a base, but in my opinion, that's not the fun way to build a base, because you don't have something that looks cool. So what I wanted to do is combine those 2 ideas. I wanted to have a highly functional base, but I wanted to build a base that works for Palworld, and it took a few iterations of base building for me to really kind of figure out what this game needs, and I realized that this game needs basically 4 rooms of production, which is PAL stuff, normal production, weapons, and cooking slash like smelting, right? So fire kindling, basically. So that's what I made. So the first room here is our main production room. I also have chests in all these rooms to store the blueprints to make kind of the specialty items. And then obviously decorated it with just like a few things here and there. But yeah, this is the main production room. So you come in here, it's the main workbench or whatever. And then I did just unlock the high-end workbench, which annoyingly is bigger than the other one. So when I built this base is actually too small. That's a joke I keep making to my friends about this base. They're like, dude, your base is crazy big. I'm like, no, it's actually too small for the game. Like, it doesn't fit everything I need. So these have to go out on this patio porch or whatever, which is frustrating, but is what it is. And then here is the food area. So here's like the bar, the kitchen, right? I cook my food right here. You can see I've got bajillion baked berries going. And I got my little fridge in here, so stand here and cook some food. It's pretty chillin'. Got the furnace. This is where the electric furnace that we need to build today will go. And then yeah, just kind of decorated it. What's cool is like you can decorate it with these shelves or whatever, but they're actually functional chests. So that's been very nice. Here is my chest room, and the cool thing about this game is chest rooms, you really don't need much. The endgame base is nowhere near like Minecraft, so I'm a big fan of that. I've just got all my building materials, all my pal drops, all my fruit and gear kind of stuff. It's kind of a random box, and then this is valuables that fills up with stuff that I eventually go and sell, which is pretty cool. And then in here is the weapons room. Now I still need to decorate this. I want to put like a lot of metal stuff in here. I just haven't done it yet. But this was the original weapon workbench, and then this is where I made the like upgraded workbench. And of course, there's a weapon bench 2 that's gonna have to go out on that patio, which I'm not happy about, but it's fine. And then this is where I store stuff like this. The crossbow schematic can go in there. So that room has worked pretty well. And then the final room is the pal sphere room, which just like the weapon room, I have yet to decorate with just like shelvings and seating and stuff like that. But this basically exists to make the pal gear, which is like the saddles and stuff. I mentioned we need literally 4 more leather, and then we can make the Jormuntide Ignis saddle to ride mahogany. And this is where I make my pal spheres. So kind of like a pal related room, right? You make the spheres and the gear and stuff like that. So yeah, that's all centralized and functional and easy, right? So it's still optimized in a way while also making it look cool. Well, before we go upstairs, I'll show you what's downstairs. And downstairs is where the pals pretty much live. So if you head down here, you've got the pal room, and you can see that I've kind of left chunks out in the ground, and that's because when I originally chose this base location was because this base had ore. So this base is automating ore for me, which is very nice, but it does it at a very slow rate. So I ended up making another base that specifically just does that ore. So I even thought about like flattening this and just paving over the ore nodes and ignoring ore altogether. But that's just extra work, so, I mean, it's set up, it works, it gets me a tiny bit of ore, it's not that big a deal. But yeah, they all sleep over there, they've got their sauna or whatever. Gardening used to be very nice, and there used to be paths, but then I started getting, like, lettuce and stuff, and so it just kind of filled up the area. Again, this base actually isn't big enough for what I need, which is hilarious to me. And then, yeah, just outside here is where you've got the ranch and the breeder, so just stuck those guys outside. And now if we head on up, I also want to decorate each one of these rooms. All of this I will be doing at some point in time. I think I decorated this room. Yeah. There's just like filler rooms, just stuff for your eyes to look at. I want to put rugs down and curtains, all that jazz. Because once you automate stuff, it's not hard to build those things. You have unlimited access basically in your base, and you just build a bunch. So yeah, 3 of those rooms aren't decorated yet, which I will get to. But if we head on up, we can take right here the second floor. I guess it would be the 3rd floor. The 3rd floor is the bedrooms, but it also hosts my pal medicine area. And I actually am just realizing I built something yesterday that got destroyed. The witch cauldron should be going right here, so let's go and put that back. That'll get built. But yeah, the pals come up here, they build their medicine. Although to be honest, I captured a wandering merchant, and I kind of just buy the medical supplies now instead of crafting them, but the spot's still there, right? And then this is my room, which I would say is more or less complete. I need to get a TV right there that I want. But yeah, just kind of like a little sleeping spot, a little cozy area, but the fireplace, people to chill out, and of course, like I'm the builder, I'm the master of the castle, so I can look down into the main area and kind of see what's going on, which is fun. And if we round the corner here, you get to what I'm going to call on YouTube is the chill spot. No, I'll just tell you, it's the smoke spot. When me and my buddy go for smoke breaks, we put our characters here, so it's our little smoke spot. But Yeah, it's right next to Patrick's room. Patrick's not a builder, but he has been playing this game with me on occasion, and so I built this base to facilitate 2 people. So I told him to decorate his room, and he's like, I'll get around to it. He's never gonna decorate it. I just know he's not. So because of that, I gave him a timeout corner. Rips kitty corner for timeouts with a little frog chair. So whenever he hops back on, I'm gonna be like, yo, decorate your room. He's gonna be like, no, I don't want to. I'd be like, okay, timeout. Like, get in your corner. So yeah, it is what it is. Oh, Ethan, you yelled sauropod? Yeah, there was a... Yeah, I do have a sauropod. There's actually quite a few sauropods in this game. Here, we'll interrupt the tour for the sauropod squad. There she is. Brawn Cherry. And I did actually name... Not this one, but I named one of them... I named it Captain. Because squad captain for the sauropod squad. Let's see if I can find that. Oh, what happened to you? He's messed up. Hold on. Got to do the old glitchy fix. Where you put them away, take them back out. And then they fix themselves. But yeah, I had a sauropod. Where is she? I know she exists somewhere. Oh, unless it was my last server. I think it was my last server. Disregard. But yeah, we have a sauropod. That sauropod specifically is our planter. She puts seeds in and stuff like that. So the only other thing on this floor is actually the bathroom, which has absolutely no functionality at all in this game. But the game gave you like a bathtub and a toilet and like a bunch of sinks and stuff to build with. So I was like, there's stuff to build, right? Might as well build a bathroom. And there's mirrors that kind of reflect. I wish it was as good as like the Sims mirrors, right? But it's not. So it is what it is. But yeah, I built a little bathroom. Made sense to put it on here if I need to go to the bathroom or Pat, right? It doesn't matter, but it's kind of fun. And then we've got some vending machines to get Grisbolt. All right, but this isn't it. This building still goes even higher. So if you come over here and head on up, you get to floor 4. And floor 4 is my egg room, and the egg room is split in half. It's got 4 corners because half of it is actually for Patrick as well. So this corner is Patrick's fire, and this corner is Patrick's cold, and I take these 2 corners with my cold and my hot. Unfortunately, we're in the desert, so this cooling thing doesn't really do much, but honestly, it's kind of like just set the eggs and forget them, right? Just let them be there and then do their own thing. And then when you come back, you can do stuff like this and get some pals for free. Got a celery. See what we get here. And then I can put that egg that I just gathered, that electric one. We can put that in here to hatch. That I'll get probably tomorrow or in 2 days or something like that. Oh, this one still needs 33 hours. Yeah, okay. These are still going. Let's go ahead and put the electric egg in there, and we'll get that in another 36 hours. Cool. Okay, but that's not it. The base still goes. So even higher on floor 5, I want to decorate this room to be a lot cooler, but currently it just holds our electric capacity. So the electric guy charges this and it runs our whole base. And then we've got the statue. Now the statue here, oh, I have enough. You can collect the effigies, those green things out in the world, and you can enhance your catch rate, which is really cool. So I got to max that out at some point. And then if you hit V, you can use the pal souls that you get all over the world to upgrade your creatures. And I actually need to upgrade Zapazard here because he is like the guy I fly around on the most. So I actually do want his HP to be as high as possible. So there we go. And then while we're at it, let's upgrade Lucky's defense. Give him some beefy stats. Oh, perfect. We have just enough. Cool. All right, so that's the base, and it's too small. It is too small of a base. I think Palworld really needs to increase its radius, to be honest. Oh, here's that vendor I told you guys about that I captured, and I can buy all sorts of stuff from him, but mainly... Oh, we can buy leather. I forgot about that. That's actually... Hold on. We needed 6 or something? That's hilarious. That I can buy that. But yeah, I mainly buy like bones and stuff from him. But yeah, look at that. Now we can make the Jormuntide. Nice. And what I usually do when I'm around base crafting is I've got Robin here, named after Nico Robin from One Piece. Shout out One Piece. I go and get her. I let Lucky just kind of roam around. He's a dog. He does whatever he wants. But I can throw her at this, and her crafting is level 3, so she's really good. And the only thing that's going to be better than her is that Anubis that we tried to catch when the computer crashed. So, it is what it is. But yeah, she gets that done really fast, which is awesome. I usually just kind of set her down, sit back, you know what I mean? Just kind of stretch. Just kind of let the game do its thing. Have a drink, you know. Go grab a snack, go play with the dogs, whatever you need. Come back, and it's done, which is awesome. Alright, hurry it up. We got things to do. I actually am very curious, like, how fast my Jormuntide will be on the ground. And I wonder if he can swim, because normally the Jormuntide, you saw me fight that blue one, Jormuntide is normally a water type. But I have a Jormuntide Ignis, which is the fire version, so I'm wondering if the fire version is still going to be able to swim? I don't know. Let's head to the ground and test this out. Come on out, Mahogany. Let's see what riding this beast feels like. I mean, it's cool. Very slow. Very, very, very slow. Let's, whoop. Me pressing the wrong button again. I need to dismount and then return him. Let's see if we can swim with him. Down to my ocean. Another cool thing about this base is when I get raided, it's a little glitchy, but it ended up being really cool, is when I get raided, they spawn down here, and they run from, like, over in that area by that plateau. They run all the way around this corner, and they get right here, because they're trying to get to the base, right? They get right here, and technically, you can see a little bit of that blue line, right? The base kind of comes over very briefly, like, into this area, and so the mobs get really confused, and they all just kind of gather up right here and try to attack my base, which means anytime I get a raid, I can completely ignore it, because they just hang out there until they, their timer goes up. They only last for like 5 minutes, and then they just give up and run away, which is funny. But if I do want to fight them, I just wait for them to pile up, and then I just show up and just do like a big AoE attack, and it ends up killing them, which is hilarious. But yeah, I want to test this. Let's see. Can this guy swim? Not really. I guess he can. My take on that is I'll probably just fly over water. Alright, let's get back up to the base. Maybe gather this real quick. Oh. Too slow. Damn, can you just die? Oh my god. Gotta take out the gun. I wanted this to be quick and easy, but he is big in trouble. There we go. Yeah, so high quality pal oils, we need a bajillion of, and that goes back to what I was saying about some things in this game is a little bit too tedious, which is frustrating. And pal fluids is one of it. My biggest critique of this game is it requires a lot of stuff for you to go gather, while the game wants you to kind of set up an automated function. But unlike Minecraft, not everything in this game is farmable. And I know Minecraft, not everything's farmable, but almost everything in Minecraft is farmable in some form or fashion. And this game doesn't really quite have that, so it forces you to go out and manually slaughter and kill a bunch of pals, which is just really tedious, right? So I'm not the biggest fan of that. But it is what it is. Hopefully they, like, I think we should be able to catch one of those Doomons, put it into the ranch, and it'll make high quality pal fluids instead of having to go kill them. But let's go, ladies and gentlemen, and try to fight more creatures. I think I could go back to Anubis, but I think we're gonna go. Oh, there's a bunch over here that are really easy that I haven't gotten. My old base on my last server was actually up in this direction. So let's head there. And see what we can do. Get old Zapzard out. And we need to head north. You know what? I don't like this sand tornado. Can we... Sand tornado, I want air cannon. And lightning streak. Because air cannon is better. Oh, what? Didn't save? Alright. Oh, it did save. It just didn't change the name of the spell on my icon. Weird. This game's a buggy mess sometimes, ain't gonna lie, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, my last base on my old server was actually, I made like a, I made a base off Ecritique Tower from Gold and Silver. And you can tell from the name Mahogany, I'm a big fan of Pokemon Gold and Silver. But yeah, I used to have a base on the old server. It was right in that clearing, and it was a really tall, like, Japanese tower. It was really cool, but even that was too small. So I just needed a new base, went to the desert, and then ultimately had to make a new server and went back to the desert. Yeah, but if I remember, there's 2 or 3 really easy guys. This is another one of the starter islands. So it shouldn't really be a problem at all. Really just hope my computer doesn't crash again. If it does, that's a big F on the stream. Alright, where's this guy? Over here, I think. Yep, over here. The Damund. This one? Yeah, level 14. Can I one-shot this guy, I wonder? Almost. Almost. Okay. That guy's easy. I think there's one more out west that we can go slaughter real quick. And then after that, let's head up to the high level desert. And start tackling that. I also need to I need to make that quartz base, and so maybe we go delete my buddy's base, which feels bad, but he hasn't played. He gave me the okay to do so, so I might kill the base. Because if we can find a place with quartz, maybe I can do some research. I have a website that I can pull up to kind of see where all the quartz is. I would love to find a location that has at least a few quartz nodes. I don't even know if that exists in the game. But if it does, then we can make an automated mining base real quick out there. Which will be huge because I need a ton of quartz. And I flew around in the endgame zones for a while. And it's really difficult to find them. Like, they're there, but they're very uncommon, I would say. And so it's very tedious to go get a bunch, right? I want to do everything I can to kind of automate stuff and make it easy for myself. Hey, Brax, what up? Just stopping by quickly. I appreciate it, man. How's your day going? Welcome to the stream. We're just doing some Endgame Palworld stuff. Currently just kind of completing the map. But yeah, gonna be fighting some endgame bosses in just a bit. If my computer doesn't crash, because it's starting to get hot in the desert and it's crashing all the time. Forgotten Island Church Ruins. Let me grab this fast travel. Look like we've got some goodies in there too. I do enjoy the exploration in this game. I'm kind of an oddity when it comes to games. I don't like fast travel. I'll just straight up say it. It's obviously very convenient, but I think too much fast travel actually makes the world feel smaller. And you can see all of these icons on my map are fast travel, and I think it's just too much. It makes the map not feel as large and as traversable, I guess. And you really just kind of hop around, which is convenient, yes, but I don't know. I think maybe make the pals move a little bit faster, but take away the fast travels, and it would feel more grand. I don't think people would complain well, some people would complain, but I don't think a lot of people would even really notice that the fast travel was gone. because you can ride your pals, right? So like it puts more emphasis on actually like gathering the resources to build your saddles and catching the right types of pals to be your ground mount, your water mount, your flying mount, stuff like that. It's just a small critique for me. I don't mind fast travel points, but I do think games are a little bit more enjoyable when you don't have them absolutely everywhere. Free rocky egg, not bad. Okay, let's look. Oh, y'all hear that? No way, shiny rush short. Dude, I have to catch this for Patrick. Patrick had a shiny rush short in the last thing, and he got so sad that he never got another one. That's all. Dude, he's actually gonna be so happy I found this. Let's go ahead and just straight up catch this with like a high level pal ball. Get in there. That's huge. Sheila's back. Good job, Sheila. And just so I'm not an asshole on stream, I'll catch the baby. You can come with mommy. Hey, I said, come with me. I pretend like I'm being a nice guy, but he's just gonna be stuck in the PAL box forever. Abrax says the bird looks like Corviknight. Yeah, well, funny you mentioned that. I named it Zapazard because it looks like a combination of Zapdos and its face looks like Charizard. Zapazard. But I love it. I mean, I joke that things look like Pokemon, and it is obviously like a yellow bird that has electricity, but I've played so many creature collector games in my life that, yeah, it looks like Zapdos, but Pokemon's the biggest type of creature collector game, so everyone's going to draw connections to it. To me, it's just an electric bird. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I've gotten, not in heated arguments, but pretty in-depth arguments with some of my friends while playing this game, where they're just like, "Well, it's Pokemon." It's like, it's not. They're like, "Oh, they copied this from Pokemon." It's like, no, there's like so many, like this one. You can say this looks like Rockruff and it looks like Lycanroc, but in my opinion, they all just look like wolves. And just because Pokemon made something that looks like a wolf doesn't mean that every game from now on throughout history can't make a wolf, you know? There are a few that do look really similar to Pokemon. I'll give you that. There are a few that are like, you know, like this one is a little sheep that looks very similar to the Wooloo, but they're both, I don't know, like you're making a tiny sheep creature. Like, how different can you really make it? Is kind of my point, right? So, like, I see what people are saying, but I think the whole comparison to Pokemon was blown out of proportion, calling this Pokemon with guns. It's just a creature collector with guns. That's my take. Abrax says, you 100% agree, but Nintendo doesn't care. So, that's another thing, is people were saying, like, Nintendo made that post or whatever, where they're like, we're looking into it. Most people don't have the full context of that. That post was referring to the mod somebody made, because very quickly on like day 2 or 3 of this game coming out, somebody modded in actual Pokemon models that they ripped from like 3DS or the Switch games, and they imported it into this game. So instead of this, you literally had Zapdos, right? So Pokemon was, in a way, their hand was forced to legally say something, because at that point, yes, people had infringed on their copyright, and they were putting their Pokemon in games that isn't their game, and the game had guns. So, like, I see it from a legal reasoning, but everyone thinks that they said that just because it looks similar. Like, no. If they were to say that, Pokemon would have said it 2 or 3 years ago when the game was announced, right? They wouldn't have waited until it came out. They would have stopped it early, but they have no legal grounds to do so because it's just a creature collector game. You know what I mean? Like, I get both sides, but I just think people kind of blew it out of proportion. I think people need to think more critically, and more importantly, they need to play more creature collector games. If you just play more creature collector games, I think many people's opinions would be different. Okay, let's get back to this fast travel, and then let's head on over to the desert. I wanna do some high level battles. Get on up here. Now, all that said, I'm still going to be naming my stuff based off of Pokemon because I am a huge Pokemon player. So I name stuff out of Pokemon in every game. I mean, just look at my Path of Titans videos. I've named my Megalania Sandile. You know what I mean? Like, I just name things after Pokemon. So it's not necessarily me agreeing that they are copying Pokemon. It's just me being a human and connecting something that looks like something that I see a lot of. You know what I mean? Let's throw on our frost armor because it is cold out here in the desert. All right, so here, this whole area is like a level 40 to 50 zone. So we are pretty much primed and ready to fight things here, but I gotta be on my A game. Let's get Zap out, and I guess just kind of, I don't know, I'll head south. I really just want to like explore the map so we don't miss anything. And I wish it was daytime because god damn is it dark and spooky. I'm gonna keep my eye out too for any pals that I haven't seen before, which at this point isn't much, to be honest. Oh, I haven't been out over there. Can you chill, Lavander? This is the this is the one that everyone jokes about because it's number 69 in the list, and it's like got hearts for boobs. It's a very on the nose pal, that's for sure. She's actually good at crafting medicine, so I actually had one in my base for a little bit, but she ain't the best. Could be better. Okay, let's keep heading. I gotta make sure I head in the right direction. Let's keep heading south. Keep an eye out. I gotta keep an eye out for quartz too, although I don't know if quartz can be in the desert. I think it has to be in the snow area. But I could be wrong. I haven't been in Endgame for too long, you know? A lot of this is new to me. These guys are funny. They explode like bombs. See if I wake one up. Watch they like run at me. Come on, run at me. Ow. Alright, well, one of their moves is to charge at you and explode like a bomb. But he's probably higher level, so he has other moves, and he's just attacking me. Ooh, what's this? Robinquill Terra. Oh, okay. It's like that grass type, but this is a ground version. That's interesting. I do enjoy that Palworld does that with their pals. Like they've got like two versions of it, right? They can have like an Ignis version, like a fire version, or aqua version. Oh, what am I doing? I am not exploring this very well. But yeah, I think that's a cool twist. It's kind of like Alolan forms, right? Or like Galar forms that Pokemon has. It's like alternate forms of the same thing. But Pokemon like really changes them. This one just like slightly changes their type, which I think is a subtle but interesting way to do different types of pals. What up, Ethan? Oh, same Ethan. Sorry, I thought you were new Ethan. You said, dang, I thought you just called Sandile off the sand dollar thing that you find on the beach in the ocean. No, it is, Sandile is my favorite Pokemon. Well, Crocodile is my favorite Pokemon. But the Sandile line, Sandile, Crocorock, and Crocodile are by far my favorite Pokemon. Oh, I wouldn't say by far. They are my favorite Pokemon, though. And here's my moment to make a public service announcement. If you like Pokemon and you have yet to play Pokemon Black and White, do so. Because those games do not get played by enough people, and they are incredible. It is one of the best storytelling Pokemon games ever. Period. People just don't like it because it's only Unova Pokemon. And I don't know. I think they're wrong. Crocodile is a beastman. Yeah, Crocodile is amazing. My favorite moveset on Crocodile is to give him Expert Belt and give him Outrage. And those dragons do not see it coming, man. It is great. Someone throws out a Garchomp, they're like, what are you going to do to this? I'm like, Outrage, pop! But obviously Crocodile, you can use him as kind of like a support on a competitive team where he does stuff like Knock Off and Taunt. And you know, he's got his dark side twists to him, which I really like. But on my team, it's all about giving him the ability Moxie, right? Which is when you knock somebody out, his attack speed goes, or his attack stat goes up. And so if you just kill one, then you're stronger. Then you kill another, then you're even stronger. You just keep killing, and he's a sweeper. It's incredible. I love it. It's your favorite Pokemon too, Abrax? Hell yeah, brother. Here, pound it. Yeah, Crook's awesome. What I love about Crocodile too is I had a genuine Pokemon experience with Crocodile. So when Gen 5 came out, I did not look up any of the Pokemon. Ooh, also we have a fight here. Menacing. Okay, this is a new one. Yeah, when Unova came out, I didn't look up any of the Pokemon. So when I played Unova, I was going in blind, right? So as soon as I got to the desert, I saw Sandile and this little tiny little sand, ground type lizard. Immediately I was like, I love this thing. This thing's amazing. And I caught it and I was like, I'm going to raise you up and I hope you turn into something cool, because I obviously didn't know. And I just trusted. And then it turned into Crocorock and I was like, yo, this is a sick middle evolution. And then it turned into Crocodile and I was like, I'm in love. Like, GG. Like, that's all I need. And I'm a huge fan of ground types. My favorite types are flying, ground, poison, and dark. So Crocodile hits 2 of those right off the bat, which is really, really cool. Okay, I think this... Yeah, down here is what I'm looking for. I think this boss fight is in a cave. Ooh, it's in a mine shaft. Okay. Well, this is, like I was saying, this is why we keep Lucky around. Because we need a terrestrial mount to kind of go through the caves and see what's going on. So this boss, what are we looking at? 44, Menacing. Okay. I have no idea what this is going to be. This will be completely new to me. Abrax says it's literally what happened to you as well. Black dude? Yeah, dude. Right on. Whoa, look at this guy. Menacing. Oh, it's like menacing, but it's a scorpion? That's cool. It is a dark ground type. Interesting. Okay. Dark ground, I guess we'll fight it with earth ground. Get in there, Sakar. Fight this guy. This thing's sick. I hope I can catch it. This potentially goes on the team instead of Sakar here, if I'm honest. kind of take my bug spot. Abrax says it looks badass. It does look badass. Okay, game or computer, don't crash during these fights. We should be fine, because I got my crazy fan going, but you never know until it happens. I love this name. Menacing. Oh gosh. Ow, that actually took half my armor away. A little scary. Okay, so the card's about to go down. Let's use Mahogany for a bit. Some fire damage. Mahogany ate salad. Not the time to do that, Mahogany. Oh god. Oh, that's really hard to dodge. Could you imagine if Pokemon actually did this though? Like you don't need the guns, but I don't know. I mean, I guess they have with, oh boy. Oh, I'm burning. Shoot. Switch armors. Ah, switching armor resets my shield. That's unfortunate. I'm really weak right now. Coming down to the wire. Ah! Holy shit. But yeah, I was saying they kind of did with Arceus. But it's not quite the same. You're more like dodging in Arceus, where I'm actually contributing to the fight here in this one. Okay, we'll get him down low and then try to catch him. Oh gosh. What's the percentage now? Really low, okay. We've got Lucky out though, which does chip damage. quick chip down. Oh, he's almost dead, actually. Maybe get Pete in there. Freeze him, Pete. Freeze him. Okay, let's try a lucky throw. Nope. Let's actually return Pete. This is when the game gets scary, is when you're trying to catch them. And you gotta get them really low. You gotta take away your pal, because your pal can do like random attacks and kill them before you're expected, like before you're ready. So this is actually when the game gets really difficult. I gotta shoot him a few more times. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Okay, one more shot, maybe? Come on, buddy. 20 Pokeballs in a dream. Oh. No. Come on, Menacing. Join the squad, buddy. Wonder if I could shoot him one more time. Let's get the bow out, actually. The bow's good to just kind of like tap away at damage. I wonder if I need the higher level spheres for these guys. I'll burn all 20 of these though if I have to. Oh, there it is. Hey. Oh, we got a lot of stuff in chat during that I didn't see. Brooks, welcome to the stream. So you don't know anything about Palworld, but if you're playing it, I'm down to watch. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, Palworld's really fun, man. I really like it. It's got a... I mean, I've been talking about it this whole stream, but it's got a lot of things that I really like. Creature collecting, action combat, and base building. Those are the three main pillars, I would say, of this game that I really enjoy. Oh, come on, glitchy. It is a little glitchy, though. This game's got a lot of bugs. Abrax says use the Master Ball. Yeah, I haven't got there yet, man. I don't know where Giovanni is. He hasn't showed me how to get it yet. Alright. That was a good boss fight, but I think now we probably need to go... Let's go make some more Pal Balls, because I only have 15 left, and we kind of need a little bit more than that if we were to fight something again. I also want to check that guy out. Let's finish my scouting of the island first. We'll kind of wrap our way around, get back to a thing. But a lot of this game is kind of going out, doing what I just did, and then you return, you kind of check out the PAL and like restock or whatever, and then you head back out, and it's like a, you know, you gotta head to the Pokemon Center, you know what I mean? That guy's cool. I've never seen him before. The coolest thing about that guy was his name, though. Menacing is like, that's a good creature name. I love puns like that kind of match the vibe, but also like the creature. A+ name for sure. I do think I might use him instead of instead of Sakar. Do I have a dark type? I have a dragon fire. Yeah, I don't have a dark type yet. It would be nice to have a dark type. So I would lose grass, but I would gain dark. But I would keep ground, so yeah. Brooks, your favorite number is 72 as well? Hell yeah. That's what's up. You guys want to know the origin of why 72 is my favorite number? When I was in 5th grade, it goes way back. No, sorry. 7th grade. When I was in 7th grade, we had a thing in the gym. I think it was during Easter or something. It was a bunch of jelly beans. And they're like, if you can guess the number of jelly beans in this jar, you get it. And jelly beans are my favorite candy. They're literally right here on the desk. I love jelly beans. And when I was a kid, you know, up till 7th grade, I'd always just been like, you know, when people would be like, say a number, right? And you're a kid and you just shout out whatever. I had always said 72, just over and over for no reason. I just thought it was random. I thought it was funny. My little kid brain was like, lol, 72. I don't know. It just stuck out to me, right? It wasn't even my favorite number at that point. It was just the number I just yelled out, right? So when it came to guessing that, I looked at the jar And I was like, well, there's no way there's 72, but I want to guess 72. So I guessed 172 because that seemed more realistic. And I won. And ever since that day, something clicked in my brain where I was like, oh, this is a lucky number. And because I had always been saying 72, 72, 72, I started to kind of identify with 72. And, you know, when people asked me, what's your favorite number, I would always say 72. And so it just kind of grew, and it got to the point where, you know, my screen name for any type of thing would be JCUB, right? Jacob, kind of like my name is Jacob, but it's J, like bear cub, Jacob, because I was a kid, so I knew that I was Jacob, and I always knew when I got older I would drop the cub because I wouldn't be a cub anymore, and that's how you get J72. So yeah, that's kind of the history of my name, my screen names, and my favorite number. It's as simple as just winning a jar of jelly beans and being like, okay, there's something to this number. Ooh, also look at this spot, guys. This is chill. Yo, what a relaxing little spot. A little oasis? That's kind of sick, actually. One thing I do wish this game had is they only allow you to have 3 bases, and I wish they had more of a reason to go out and put like a little I was saying there shouldn't be as many fast travels. I think fast travels should exist if you place it. So like you could make this like a little outpost, and like this could be my spot in the desert to return to. It could have a workbench, pal sphere, creator, little outpost, you know what I mean? But the game does not have that, so it's okay. What am I going to do when I turn 72? That's a morbid thing to ask, but I always say I'm trying to live to 72. After 72, then I'm old. Before that, I'm getting old. Okay. I think we explored most of that. I didn't miss let's go up high. I didn't miss a fast travel, did I? There's nothing over there really to explore. There might be something out over there. This game likes hiding like chests and the little green effigies and really good eggs. I like hiding them out in like areas like that. But I really just want to return home and make sure I don't miss any boss fights. Which I guess could be over there, but probably not. I don't know. I think we'll survive if we don't check it out. Okay. I think that's our fast travel point to get back home. Another weird thing about this game is, you see my stamina bar? It's going down, like, relatively slowly. But as soon as I sprint, it just tanks it. So, like, you can't really sprint fly. Because then you're constantly, like, bouncing up and down. Another small critique, but, yeah. Oh, speaking of critiques, if I'm just rattling them off, here's a big one. Your pal needs to eat food, which is easy because they can automatically eat what you've got in your inventory. But if you're riding them, they can't eat. So there's always this moment when I'm flying around with Zapazard here. Every now and then I gotta get off, and you'll see he starts eating. Zapazard ate salad. Zapazard ate salad. So he's eating. You just gotta kind of wait for a second, and then you can get back on. It's just like a minor pet peeve. You know, it's not that big a deal, but it's just something like, why can't they eat when you're riding them? Like, come on. It's something I think will change with time. All right, let's head back to the base. All right, so let's check out that new dude, shall we? Menacing. He is 2 lumbering, 3 mining, so decent around the base. Let's swap him with Sakar. I gotta put Sakar back in my good box, though. All right, come on out, buddy. Damn, he is huge. Wait, where are you going? Come back. All right, what are his moves? When fighting together, increases the player's defense, and the electric pals drop more items. That's funny. That's the same thing as the one I'm replacing him with, the beetle. The beetle also increases my defense when I'm fighting with him. Then he has Rock Lance, Nightmare Ball, and Stone Cannon. Okay, seems pretty powerful. He's got Bottomless Stomach, so he's actually good around base, but I'm not going to use him in base. Alright. You guys got a name for him? Abrax, sorry about being morbid. No, you weren't being morbid. I'm morbid when it comes to getting to age 72. Yeah, shoot out some names. Although, Menacing is a pretty great name. I ain't even gonna lie, but I like changing them. I like, you know, making it unique in a way. It's a female. Female Menacing. Ethan says Dwayne. Dwayne's good, but it's a girl. We can have Dwayne. Dwayne, how about this? Dwayne. Instead of an E, it's an I. Pibbles. Dwayne and Pibbles. So you got one, Abrax? Oh, I'm also getting raided right now. Hold on. Hold on. Getting attacked. Keep the names coming, but let's go kill this raid here. Stinky Magoo.
Yeah.
Not sure about that one. Magera. That's kind of cool. Okay, so check it out. Here's the problem / not problem of my base. So base is up there. When they spawn, they all spawn down here. And when they figure it out, they start walking. There we go. They start walking this way. And they will all gather up in one spot, and I just kind of wait, and then I AoE them all down. Another name is Evie, after the Mummy movie. You know, I actually never saw the Mummy movie. I'm not a big horror movie watcher, to be honest. I kind of hate this about myself, but I took some film classes, and once I took some film classes, I was starting to identify what makes horror films scary. And because of that, I was able to start predicting when scary moments in movies would happen. And in a way, that kind of ruined horror movies for me. Alright, watch this, guys. They just pile up. He's in position. Gather up now, everybody. Lambs to the slaughter. What? They're attacking themselves? What the heck? Oh, we got some big slackers that are over there. Okay, so now that they're here, you just go boop, and you just bam, bam, bam. Oh, they're running away already? That's lame. All right, well, they're glitchy. They're all over the place, but sometimes they just stay there and they just let you delete them, which is great. But apparently I scared them off, so forget about them. Oh, Scorpius. You know what? I like Scorpius. We're gonna go with Scorpius. Ethan, you hate horror as well? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to watch a movie to get scared. It's not a emotion I care to fuel. You know what I mean? Okay. I like Scorpius. We're gonna go with Scorpius. Metasting, aka Scorpius. Actually, how about Scorpia, because it's a female. Scorpia. Yeah, we're gonna go with Scorpia. Cool, welcome to squad, Scorpia. You are huge and menacing. Ha, menacing. Okay, we need to resupply on hyperspheres, which means I need to make some cement real quick, which takes bones, which I can buy, but let's see if I have any. We do. How much can I make? I can make 9, which is 90. That'll drain our bone. Yeah, let's do it. Screw it. Screw it. We gotta do the old crafting swap real quick. Put Lucky here. Grab Robin. Pico Robin. If you guys will let me fanboy over One Piece. I am currently on episode like 300. I'm going through the arc of Enies Lobby. I don't know if any of you even know One Piece or if this means anything to you, but Enies Lobby is very much about rescuing Robin, and it's been my favorite arc so far. It's been really, really good. Okay, it's part of the game where you just sit back and wait and just kind of chill for a bit as they do your bidding. I mean, technically, I could walk up and, like, help them work and make it go faster, but, like, I mean, come on. My work is done out in the field, right? When I get home, it's time to chill. It's time to let the pals do whatever they want. Abrax, you said you're trying to get into One Piece. I would actually recommend doing what I did. Start with the Netflix adaptation, because instead of diving straight into the anime/cartoon, you can see the actual relationships, I guess, in the live action. The live action does a really good job at like telling the same backstories of the main 5 characters, and from there, the 8 episodes on Netflix only is like the first 30 or 40 episodes in the anime. So you can have a good experience on the Netflix, be like, okay, that's cool, and then you can go start the anime, and then the anime is cool because you can kind of be like, oh, they did this a bit different, this is the same, kind of. And in a way that made me like, 45, hell yeah. In a way that made me like the anime more, because the anime is more, the term I use is real. It feels more, the characters feel real, right? Like, if Usopp walks into this door and stubs his toe, he's actually gonna hop off going, God damn it, motherfucker! Like, he's gonna start swearing, right? Which, like, you don't need swearing to make a show good, but I do think it makes it real. Like, the way people just react to their friends and to their enemies or whatever, they don't overly swear, but they swear when it makes sense, and it feels real because of that. And they'll just like call their friends dumbasses here and there, and it's just like the little quirks that they do is really good. And I think the greatest takeaway from One Piece that I have, the greatest compliment I can say about One Piece, is that One Piece knows their characters, and their characters have such fleshed out personalities that they're able to do those kind of little silly moments. And some of the best moments are like, you'll have like an epic fight scene, right? And it'll kind of pan off to the side to show you something else. And while it's panning off to the side, you've got like some of the characters that are just kind of murmuring to themselves, right? Or they're just saying something, and it's just a quick snide little comment, and they're so funny on the timing and what they say. It's just really good. I'm really enjoying it. And like I said, I'm like 300 episodes in, and I only started it like 2 months ago. So I'm getting in like 20 episodes a day or something. It's usually just on my second monitor while I play games. So if I'm not streaming or making YouTube video or whatever, it's on. All right, it's gonna take a little bit longer to make those. Let's you know what we can do right now? Let's go, sadly, delete Ian's base. He gave me the okay. I feel bad, but I have messaged him for about a month being like, hey, you gonna keep playing? Do you care if I take your base? Blah, 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 blah. And he gave the okay today, so we're gonna rescue his pals, I suppose. Let's, here, I'll put them in their own box. Let's go ahead and grab these guys. Just in case he logs back on and wants to continue playing. He knows his base is gonna be gone, but that's fine. Suwa, hello. Hello, welcome. Abrax says, couldn't have asked for a better recommendation, thanks. You're welcome, man. I only recommend what I enjoy. That seems so obvious, but it's true. Okay, so I guess I can get his eggs here. When I delete this base, I think everything's just gonna scatter everywhere. So this might get a little messy, if I'm honest. But I can delete this base, and we can go start hunting for place to automate quartz. I think that's all I need to do. How's my inventory? Yeah, we want I've never deleted a base like this, so let's find out how bad this is going to be. I think I do it from the Map. Dismantle the base. All right, everybody. Big salute. You did well, Ian. You played very intensely for like 3 weeks. You had your brother show up. You guys min-maxed endgame stuff. And then you stopped playing. But here I am, still playing, so... Goodbye, base. Oh, the structure stays up. Oh, that's right. The structure is going to stay up because on this server, I changed the rules so that things don't get deleted. Oh, that's... You guys can't see because my camera's blocking, but in Steam, Ian literally just logged on to play a different game. It just notified me that he logged on. That's hilarious timing. But yeah, I've changed my server settings so that things outside of a PAL box don't deteriorate, because I thought it was silly. But in normal game, it would. Let's see, let's go ahead and gather all this crap. We're gonna... Oh, it's not gonna let us pick up the milk. Okay, we're gonna slow walk to chest. I don't think I need anything out of his base, but it'll be good to know that if I do need some random resources, that they are sitting here. Which is nice. Ethan says, you've been an avid Star Wars... Or he says, I've been an avid Star Wars fan. Let's drop these in here. Since the Clone Wars series fan, not much of the anime or Pokemon. Star Wars... I mean, I love Star Wars. Can you even see... I don't know what in the background. You can see... Oh, there's dogs, though. Look, it's a dog. I was gonna say there's tons of Star Wars stuff around me. I am an absolute massive Star Wars fan. As much as I'm talking about One Piece and Pokemon, Star Wars actually like it ranks higher than all of those, to be honest. So I agree, massive Star Wars fan. I was actually talking about my buddy the other day. Is I really want a multiplayer Star Wars game. It doesn't have to be MMO, but I don't know if you guys played Jedi Survivor. Bugs and crashes aside about that game, because there was a lot of those. Bugs and crashes aside, ignoring that game was amazing. The way combat felt was so much fun. And I was talking to him, and I was like, dude, we just need a co-op game that fights like Jedi Survivor did. And if we have that, oh boy, that would be so much fun. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but take my money if it does, you know? Okay, I think I gathered most of the crap. More or less, that should be good enough. Oh, and I can't fast travel out of here because the fast travel's gone. All right, we gotta get out of here. Dogs, let's go. Yeah, you guys want dog moment? Dog moment's always fun. Hold on. Let's get Zapazar to a good spot. Come here, camera. Doggy time. Ugh. Come here, dogs. I want to say hi. Come here, drummer. Come here. Come here. He's looking at me because he's like, I'm chilling. Come here, dogs. People want to say hi. Over here, buddy. All right, everyone say hi to Drummer. This is Drummer. He's the bestest dog. And then excuse me. Drummer's the bestest boy. And Maggie is the bestest girl. Good dogs. They're actually probably pretty hungry. I'm gonna have to end stream in about an hour or so and feed them. I usually feed them right around now, actually, so they're probably pretty frustrated with me, but they're chilling. They'll survive. Okay, I didn't break anything. Mike's still good. All right. Okay, let's get to a fast travel point, which is over here. Dogs for the win. Yeah, they're great. I have mentioned a few times Maggie is destructive. I call her Maggie-saurus. Well, her name's, for full disclosure, her name's Sugar Magnolia, based off of the Grateful Dead song. So shortened, that's just Maggie. And because I'm me and I like dinosaurs, I always call her Magasaurus. And she very much is, like, she reminds me of a Magasaurus. She's just like, she's got that boxer lab attitude where she's not dumb, she's just uncaring. And so she's just like, you know, she'll bump into things and she chews on everything. She's very destructive. We're really trying to train it out of her, but when she's relaxed and chill, she's great. She just fart a lot, though. That's a boxer thing. but it's fine. Okay, base is destroyed. Let's head back over here. Now I wonder... What am I OBS capturing? Can I change? I could... I'm currently capturing Palworld, but I was thinking I could pull up a website for you guys to see, but I don't think I'm actually going to be able to do that currently. So if you just hold real quick, I have a... oh my god, where is it? Where is it? I'm so prepared, guys. I'm a great streamer. You know what? Let's just Google it. Screw it. Palworld interactive map. What I want to pull up, guys, is I want to pull up where on this map we can find quartz, and then we're gonna go make a base. We're gonna go make a quartz mining base. So let's see. I'm gonna be over here on my other monitor. Oh my god, this interactive map. Let's see if I pull it over. Yeah, no, it's. I'm not capturing my window. I'm capturing the game. But if I use this mapgenie.io, which is an amazing website, I've used it for New World, I've used it for Icarus, I think. I've used it for a few games. Very good. I should be able to hide everything and then tell me, game, where mining sites are, I suppose. Okay, so the game... Oh, I click on it. Okay. There are 8 pure quartz up there. Oh, I don't think I'm going to find better than 8. That's huge. 8 and 2 ore. Oh, 9 quartz right here. Okay, that's the spot. I have the location, guys. It is right... It's like right here. So let's gather what we need for a pal box. Oh, and I need to bring chat back so I can see what you guys are saying. Okay, yeah, let's go... I think I have what I need for a pal box. Palladium fragment, 8 wood, and stone. I just need to make sure it's on my person. Let's do some inventory management real quick. Drop some resources in there. Drop. We need to put the eggs upstairs. Put pal fluids in here. Some leather. Put the sieve parts in there. Doing the old Minecraft inventory management. Everyone's favorite part of every game, right? Abrax says you use Map Genie for Elden Ring. Yeah, it is a great website. It's really cool because you can you can just toggle things on and off, right? So it's very easy to be like, show me where only this is. All right, let's set up some of these eggs too. We'll put the cold ones on the cold side. I'm still in a desert, so it's not really cold, but I'll put the scorching one there. Okay, and then we just need to make sure that we have on our person stuff we need for the PAL box. So let's go ahead and grab... Let's go ahead and jump down here. We need... Oops. Pressing the wrong buttons all the time. So let's get 10 of this. We needed some wood. Let's just grab like 30 wood. And what else was it? Palladium fragment? Yeah, 1 palladium fragment. Grab 5 of those. Okay. We are off to make a new base. This will be exciting, guys. I don't think we're gonna really get much return today in the stream on the quartz here, but I'll set it up so that when I log out, the server's still going. So as long as I set it up that they have food and that they are self-sufficient, they don't like pass out and die, basically. Like they need sleeping pads, they need food. As long as they have that, they will make me a crap ton of quartz. I'm talking like in the thousands next time I log in. Yeah. Which has been really, really clean. And basically, I've spent one night AFKing for ore, and it was actually like 2 or 3 days. I took like a weekend break. I came back and I was just loaded on ore. So like I transported that all back to the main base, and now anytime I need to make anything my main base, I just have it. I don't have to go gather ore. Like gathering ore is a thing of the past. So and then I did it again with wool. I needed more cloth, so I did the same thing. I went to that ore base that I can show you guys too in a bit what that one looks like. But yeah, my ore automated base, I took away all the ore guys, and I actually put a bunch of ranches down, and I just put a bunch of sheep in there, and they made me a bunch of wool. So 1 AFK for wool. I had all the wool I ever needed, or ever will need. So I'm basically trying to do that with quartz as well. Okay, let me set up this window so I can read chat and see where I need to go. Because we're getting close. It is just a little bit more west. It's actually up over here. What's also cool about this base is it's going to be in the cold, so I can convert my egg room in the main base to only be hot eggs, and then all of the cold eggs I can take here, and that'll actually speed up how fast they hatch, which usually isn't really a problem because I kind of just, you know, I put the eggs there, and then I log off, and I come back the next day, and then they're ready to hatch. But it's also kind of cool to do it properly, right? You put the cold with the cold and the hot with the hot. All right, but here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They said there was 9. Is this the 9th one? No, that's ore. They lied to me. Whatever, this is plenty. This is absolutely plenty. So, for the base, let's get the PAL box out. No, the base has a giant sphere around it. But I don't know if I need all that space. So maybe we'll just... trying to think. I put it over here? Does that reach the circle? It looks like it does. Okay. Now let's lay some foundations real quick. We'll do stone foundation. I really just want like a tiny little platform. It's kind of all I'm looking for. So we'll do kind of something like this. Oh, insufficient materials. Duh. I only have so much stone for the PAL box. That makes sense. Okay, well we will... forget it. We'll just do it on the ground. And I want to check if the circle is good. So you can see the circle out here is the boundary. We want to make sure it encompasses all of the quartz, which it doesn't because of this guy. So we actually need to pull it a bit closer. Let's go ahead and fix that. Bam! Put it, let's just put it right here, I guess, on this hill. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. Okay, so now we have this up and loaded. I can get rid of Map Genie. Good riddance. I'm also just watching my live feed on the back. You guys are like 2 or 3 minutes behind. What are you doing, YouTube? Interesting. I think YouTube does something different with its ads. Like, when the ads play, it pauses, and when the ad ends, you guys go back to where you were, so you slowly, over time, get further and further back in time. Whereas Twitch, when Twitch runs an ad, the stream is still live in the background, so you come back and you've missed stuff. So, you don't miss anything with YouTube, but it does make it so that you guys are like, you're like a good minute behind me, which is unfortunate for interactivity with you guys, but it's okay. All right, so here we need stuff so people can survive. So we need berry plantations, or actually, I guess I could just do lettuce actually. Okay, let's head back. But what we can do while we're here is get these guys started. All my miners, get to work, guys. Chaos. The chaos begins. I need to give them a chest as well to put things in. Need a little bit of wood. Hold on. Get some manual wood. I can't remember the last time I chopped a tree in this game. Okay. I'll have a wooden box. We'll put this by the PAL. If they could get out of the way. Alright, whatever. We'll have it here. And then I need to put a transport guy as well. So these guys will mine it automatically. And then we will have a guy transporting all the ore back and forth into the chest. And this is too many currently. Like, we need to get you know, a gardener and a waterer and stuff like that. But we will just start with this. Okay, so the way this game works too is I'll take the quartz and I put the quartz into this chest. And then I go get a transport pal, which is usually like a flyer. It's pretty good. I don't want to use Speedy because he's my old flyer. Let's see. I'll use this guy. And I might have another beacon lying around. Yeah, I do. Because I was mass catching those. Okay. So now you'll see that the beacons will... let's get an aerial view here. On our own beacon. You'll see... Now, it's a little glitchy, but you can see that the birds are going and collecting the ore and bringing it back to that chest. So this is basically how the automation works in this game, right? Obviously, like I keep saying, I do need to get them to be fed, which I'll go grab their supplies to right now. But they basically just do it for you. And this is why when I log out, the server is still running. So they're doing this forever, basically. And it just slowly piles up to the point where you've automated whatever you need, which is huge. So I'm sorry, Ian, for deleting your base, but this, for my end game, this was needed. It was absolutely needed. Okay, let's let them do their thing. Let's head back and grab what we need for food, and then this base will be 100%. And just in that short amount of time of us running around, we're going to have so much quartz already, which is awesome. Okay, so we need... I think I'll have them eat lettuce. Let me go check down in our food stash. What are you guys chatting about? Chatting about drawing dinosaurs. Yeah, guys. That's a good question for chat, not for me. I am not the greatest artist. Okay, this is what I wanted to check. So red berries give 15. Lettuce also gives 15. Well, wheat needs to be not there. In this game, they eat from the left side of the box to the right. So you want to put your best foods on the left. Which actually, now that I think about it, I was cooking a bajillion berries for this exact reason. So let's go check our kitchen. I've been having them smelt up the food as I've been logging in and out. Got 2,000 berries. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's just take that. Take that for starters. We'll just feed them berries. It's fine. So I need berry seeds. Oh, I'll give them lettuce. Yeah, fuck it. We'll feed them lettuce because I have lettuce seeds in that chest and it's easier. So let's see. Lettuce needs 3 lettuce seeds, 100 wood. Make sure we have 100 wood on us. It takes 70 stone. Oh, where's all my stone? I got more stone, right? Do I only have 14 no way. Did I finally run out of stone? What? Okay, that sucks. I had literally hundreds and thousands of stone. What? I mean, obviously I made this castle, right? I had a bajillion stone in this chest, and I actually took away... Oh, yeah, we're down to 2. Damn. I actually took away my stone cutter because the guys didn't need it. You know what? You know what? Ian's base probably has stone. Let's go raid Ian's base. Oh, you guys are talking about drawing Pokemon. I can show you something. I'm not a drawer, but I did draw this at one point in time. And I have it right here. I drew this 4 or 5 years ago as my Kanto team. So it's got, oh, how do I angle this properly? There we go. That's my Kanto team, and that's me as a trainer. So I'd have Gyarados, Gengar, Nidoking, Arcanine, Jolteon, and Pidgeot. That's the squad. The starter there would be Nidoking. I'd start with a little Nidoran. I think I did alright. I did a lot of tracing, so it's not like freehand, right? But I like it. I dig me too with that little outfit. Yeah, I had fun. It was an enjoyable art thing. Looks really good, thanks. Again, it was a lot of tracing, so it's not really... I mean, I trace well, but I don't think I couldn't do that just from like a pen and paper, right? I'd have to like actually like see something and trace it and go back and forth. Thanks, guys. Superb, what a word. I don't know if I would call it superb. Maybe subperb. But I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. What was I doing? We need stone. Let's go raid Ian's base. Oh, we can't fast travel there anymore. No. Damn. Yep. Alright. Where is his base? It was... here, I think? Off in the west. He better have stone. Oh, the problem about this, too, is if I get a lot of stone, I have to keep under my carrying weight because I don't have a fast travel way back. Damn. Bummer. What did Ethan say? You're working on a white charcoal sketch of Maximus the Tyrannosaurus Rex. What's Maximus from? Is that from a specific show? There is like a Jurassic Park cartoon that I haven't watched. I don't know if it's an anime cartoon, whatever they call it, but it seemed from a quick view that it was kind of for kids or like for, I mean, I don't know. You can't ever really judge a cartoon because like Clone Wars is for kids, right? But Clone Wars is actually incredibly mature and tells really good stories. So Jurassic Park or whatever the show is called might be the same, but yeah. Okay, now we're on the hunt for stone. Oh, perfect. Oh, I should have dropped off the berries before I loaded up. Shoot. Ah, that's unfortunate. Damn it. Okay, well. I do think he's gonna have a ton of stone right in here. Yeah, 3,000 stone. Okay. Okay, let me, I did things in the wrong order. I gotta go drop off the berries and then come back and get the food. A little tedious, but is what it is. Maximus is the Rex's name being auctioned for 15... Oh, is it like a real, like a real skeleton? Or fossil, I guess I should say. Maximus, that's a cool name. It's a little like, I'm the best, I'm Maximus. Makes me think of, I'm Lord Farquaad. Alright, let's, let's head to the new base to drop off the berries. The problem about hopping all these bases, I'm gonna have to constantly change my armor back and forth from heat and cold. Look at all this quartz they've already mined. That's amazing. Okay, food. We need to build a quick feed box. I think I'm gonna have them eat. Have them come over here, out of the way. Okay, and then we will give them some baked berries. That'll work for now. And now, I have a little bit more space. Let's drop this off in here. That'll give us even more space. Okay, now we can go get a bunch of stone. And I'll just get as much as I can, basically, and drop it off here. A little tedious, but it is what it is. Also, my mic is slowly falling. My setup is so janky, guys, but it works. Alright. Back to the old Ian's base. Hello. Oh, look at this poor guy. I'll rescue you, buddy. Look how sad his eyes are. He's like, oh man. Freedom! Now you can sit in my pal box forever. From one crate to another. I always thought that was funny about Pokemon, right? There's like... They like say like, oh, Pokemon love battling and they love being with their trainers, but nobody talks about the gotta catch 'em all people who are going around catching a bajillion Pokemon, sticking them in their box, never to be released into the world again, just permanently digitized. Alright. Grab, it's gonna make me overweight. Yeah, what about half? Cut half. Oh my god, cut half again. Oh, why is this so heavy? Holy crap. I get 92 more? Yeah, there we go. Just under 300. Okay. That is good. Now we head back to the new base, and this should more or less be all we need to get things up and running. I might have to go out and catch a few pals to set this base up. Because I need the sauropod to plant, I need the Azura water guy to water, and then I need a gatherer. And that's about it. And then everything else can be mining. I guess I could just take the guys I have from my ore base, because I don't really need that up and running right now. That might be the strat. Maximus, here's some information coming to us. Maximus is just a skull. Actually, hold on. Let's head to. Let's do this back. Maximus is just a skull, but incredibly complete and well preserved. Stan, the Rex that sold for 31.2 million, is the other T-Rex to ever be allowed to go to auction. China, Canada, and Mongolia. Canada, China, Mongolia don't allow fossils to be sold, but the U.S. does, because why not? Because capitalism. Because America, baby, woo! Greatest country on earth, yeah. Ah, shoot. I picked up crap. Now I'm overweight. Classic USA, yeah. Yeah. Is what it is. Freedom comes with a price, apparently. Alright, let's drop these off there. So now... Now I need the PAL fluids. Alright, we're still running around. Still going back and forth. We'll get it. We'll get it. PAL fluids, I should have 10 in here. Yeah. Perfect. I think one lettuce box is probably enough to feed all these guys. We'll find out if I log in and they're all starving and dead. Oops. That should be fine. Okay, we'll put this there. Looks horrible and it's at a weird angle, but whatever. I still have Robin because I forgot to get Lucky back. But it's convenient because you can help us build. Okay, so we need that. We also need a bajillion beds. We would need 15 beds. And 1 high-quality hot springs. And I think that's pretty much it for them to be completely self-sufficient. And they don't even need the good beds. They just need... I'll just give them the straw beds. Or I guess I can give them the fluffy pal, which is... cloth, wood, nails, and fiber. That's not too bad. We have that all at the back at the main base. But let's gather up this ore. We'll do it manually, all this quartz. Because that is the good stuff. That's the endgame stuff right there. Huge. Okay. But let me see. We also need kind of a lot of things to set this up. We need the sauropod. Oh, this is the one I was looking for. Where is it? Am I blind? I might be blind. We might have to go catch what we need. Yeah, I think we gotta go catch what we need, unless I moved him here. Oh, Ian has one. Perfect. We will borrow that, so we'll remove one of you. Wasn't there one that was, like, dead? Yeah, this one. Okay, so that can be our Cedar. He's got what we need, that's huge. That will be our Waterer. And our Gatherer can be really anything. He doesn't really actually have a good Gatherer. Let's see what I have. What I'm looking for is in their little category, you can see like all the numbers below their stats. We're looking for one with 3 or 4 of the leaf, and I don't know if I caught anything that has 3 yet, to be honest. I think I have just like some random one back home. I saw a few 2s, haven't seen a 3 yet. Let's use Grintail. Grintail's only 2, but all it does is gathering, so it'll just chill until it actually has to gather the lettuce here. Which should be going incredibly fast because all this guy does is plant. So as soon as planting's done, the water guy will show up. It needs to be watering. As soon as it's done watering, it needs to be gathered. It gets gathered, then it needs to be transported, and then the cycle just repeats. So they're all depressed and sad, which is unfortunate. Maybe I'll fix them later, but it doesn't really matter in this game. Unfortunately. Oh, I have an extra... excuse me. Extra Reptro. Those are better than the turtles. Much better than the turtles, actually. Boy. I think that is all. Oh yeah, I gotta keep this rush order to give to Patrick. He's gonna be super happy. Oi. What are you guys talking about? Sue the Fossil made it to Chicago's museum. Yep. That's nice to know. The Mario's turtles go bzzz. Yeah, they do look like Mario turtles. I think I actually named my first one Bowser, because, like, that's very much a Bowser. Okay, they're all going to bed, which is fine. So let me wrap my brain around what we still need to do. We've got the pals, so they're set up, they're eating, and this should go to... Yeah, we should get lettuce up in here. Actually, let lettuce build up. So they've got that. We need to make the beds. So I gotta go gather 150 cloth, a crap ton of wood, and a bunch of nails and stuff. Okay. Easy peasy. But we are making quartz at this point, which is really, really good. Really exciting. Also, how long have I been live, I wonder? Quite a while, actually. Quite a few hours. Oh, don't want to die. Okay. Cloth. Cloth. Oh, yeah. Are these done? Yeah, my pal spheres are done. Huge. Now, you know what? I think that base is set up. It's making us quartz. It's boring to watch me build that. Let's not do any more of that. So that's set up and good. But what we really needed all that quartz for is this, the high quality circuit boards, which you can see take 4 pure quartz. Now this is where the game gets, in my opinion, too tedious. So I'm able to automate quartz, but I cannot automate high quality pal oil, and it takes 2 to make 1 polymer, which means I need 4 for 1 circuit board. And that gets frustrating when I go around and the guys only drop 1 or 2, and I gotta kill like so many of them. It's just it's a bit too tedious in my opinion, because so it's 4 for every 1 circuit board. So keep that in mind. And then you come over here to build like the new high level stuff. Is actually it's not here. It's the gun. It's the weapon bench. The weapon bench requires 20 polymer for the pump action shotgun. So I mean, that doesn't take circuit boards, so it's not as much, but it's still like 40 of the PAL fluid, which if I went out to go farm, would probably take me 20 minutes, to be honest, just for that. And so I'm not against the game having you go out and do things, but I am against the game having one of the main crafting components not be automated when wool is automated, leather is automated, like ore is automated, quartz is automated, you know what I mean? You have all these automated ones that when you have something that isn't automated, it stands out like a sore thumb. And it becomes like the only main reason you have to like leave your base at some points, which is kind of a pain, to be honest. But everybody, I think that actually is probably a good place to end the stream. Thank you all for hanging out with me. It was fun chatting with you guys. But yeah, I'm at the point where I gotta go do that tedious thing. I gotta fly around, kill all those guys, gather PAL fluids, get the PAL fluids, combine that with the quartz that we have automated to make the endgame guns. And then once we have the endgame guns, then we can go fight some more high-level guys and complete the base. So this is the endgame, right? This is what I wanted the stream to show off. It's kind of the process. And it does slow down tremendously, but it's, you know, it's still fun. I enjoy it. So also I've got legendary spheres now, which take PAL metal. What is PAL metal? Hold on. I'm learning stuff. Before we leave, what is this PAL metal? Oh, I need to make the electric furnace. Okay, so I gotta make the electric furnace, which is... Where's the furnace? I don't know. That's going to take stuff as well, so... Anyway, I'm getting into specifics. I'm going to end the episode here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more about my thoughts on Palworld, take a look at my other channel. The Rule of 72 is the channel name. That's where I'm going to be doing all my reviews from now on. I figured putting all the reviews over on that channel helps that channel grow in the algorithm of just reviews, because if I do weird streams like this and I do dinosaur games and if I'm doing a bunch of random stuff, this channel is more variety, and that channel over there is going to be just for reviews. So that's where, keep an eye out on that. I'm going to try to have the full-fledged Palworld review out next Saturday, but if I don't get it out next Saturday, it'll be the Saturday after that. I want to release them always on Saturdays, but I'm not going to force myself to make it hit the time frame. I'm going to make sure it's a good video, right? So anyway, keep an eye out for that, and yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to let the stream catch up a little bit before I hit end stream. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace out.